tasmat sadhunam vartma darshayan. Evam thus sanchintya thinking within himself Bhagavan the supreme, the personality of Godhead Swarajya in his own kingdom Stapya installing Dharmajam Maharaj Yudhishthira Nandayam Asha gladdened Suhridaha the friends Sadhunam of the saints Vartma the path Darshayan by indicating. Translation and purport. प्रभु ने तो 15 दिया था 16 Translation and purport by Jivanjali Savacharya Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Lord Sri Krishna, thus thinking to himself, established Maharaj Yudhishthira in the position of supreme control of the world in order to show the ideal of administration on the path of piety. Please repeat. Lord Sri Krishna, thus thinking to himself, established Maharaj Yudhishthira in the position of the supreme control of the world in order to show the ideal administration on the path of piety. Purport. Verse now 17. Translation. The embryo of Puru's descendant begotten by the great hero Abhimanyu in the home of Uttara, his wife, was burnt by the weapon of son of Drona, but later he was again protected by the Lord. Purport. The embryonic body of Parikshit, which was forming after Uttara's impregnation by Abhimanyu, the great hero, was burned by the Brahmastra of Ashwatthama. But a second body was given by the Lord within the Om, and thus the descendant of Puru was saved. This incident is a direct proof that the body and the living entity, the spiritual sphere, are different. When the living entity takes shelter in the womb of a woman through the injection of semen of a man, there is an emulsification of the man's and woman's discharges, and thus a body is formed the size of a pea, gradually developing into a complete body. But if the developing embryo is destroyed in some way or other, the living entity has to take shelter in another body in the womb of another woman. The particular living entity who was selected to be descendant of Maharaj Puru and by the superior will of the Lord, he was destined to be the successor of Maharaj Yudhishthira. Therefore, when Ashwatthama destroyed the embryo of Maharaj Parikshit, the Lord, by his own internal potency, entered into the womb of Uttara by his plenary portion, just to give audience to the would-be Maharaj Parikshit, who was in great danger. By his appearance within the womb, the Lord encouraged the child and gave him complete protection in a new body by his omnipotency. By his power of omnipresence, he was present both inside and outside Uttara and other members of Pandava family. ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथानुतं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
So thank you very much for inviting me to your Bhagavatam class. So you can see here how Parikshit Maharaj was in the womb of his mother, and the mother was, but the mother was know that there was some weapon coming to burn the womb of the child. Maybe 1/8, maybe 1/85, 1/86.
As soon as he seated himself on the chariot to start for Dwaraka, he saw Uttara hurrying toward him in fear.
So she was running to Krishna in fear. What was the reason?
Uttara said, O Lord of Lords, Lord of the universe, you are the greatest of mystics. Please protect me, for there is no one else who can save me from the clutches of death in this world of duality.
So she is crying to the Lord to protect her. What's the problem?
Oh my Lord, you are all powerful. A fiery arrow is coming towards me fast. My Lord, let it burn me personally. If you so desire, but please do not let it burn and abort my embryo. Please do me this favor, my Lord.
So she is saying that Aswatthama is releasing the Brahmastra, and this iron arrow is going to her, and it's going to her womb, and it's trying to abort the baby. So she was very much concerned that the mother, they want to protect the child. That
Sutta Goswami said, having patiently heard her words, Lord Shri Krishna, who is always very affectionate to his devotees, could at once understand that Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, had thrown the Brahmastra to finish the last life in the Pandava family.
So the Pandava family, the 5 Pandavas had 5 children. Yeah, you know, right? And they were killed by Ashwatthama. Do you know?
Draupadi's son. He killed.
And Abhimanyu was the son of Subhadra. And he married Uttara and went to war. 16 years old, he went to war. But she had conceived a child. But Abhimanyu was killed in the war, so he did not come back. So now the only child in the whole Pandava dynasty after Yudhishthira and the Pandavas was this child. Okay? So this child is in the womb of his mother. And while Krishna was speaking to or hearing the prayers of Kunti, he simultaneously, he was also in the womb. That's why they say that he was within and without. Understand? How you can be within and without? Nobody can do that. Nobody? Only God can do that. He can be within and without. How is it that he is within and how is it without?
Just some technical problem, bro.